I remembered my time as a student in Copenhagen, where I lived on the outskirts of Copenhagen, and I remember one cold winter morning when I was standing waiting for the train on an elevated train platform, and I could smell the exhaust gases from all these individual oil-fired installations in all the houses around this the station here. And I think, today I wouldn't experience the same, because in Copenhagen, as we already mentioned earlier, all these individual oil-fired boilers have been replaced with district heating. And that is what we have been discussing all day, that district heating is a way of eliminating individual conversion of energy for heating purposes at least, and aggregating that and achieving the scale that is necessary, I think, to achieve some of the environmental benefits, not only with regard to climate change and all that, but also locally, where we can eliminate sulfur, we can eliminate particles. One interesting study we have that has been conducted in Denmark was recently that looking into suburban areas in some parts of the country where a lot of people have a sort of a solid wood stove to create a little ambiance in their living room. In those areas on a cold winter day, you find more particulate matter in the air than you would find on the main road in Copenhagen on a busy Monday morning. Again, an example of this individual conversion going on and actually being a major pollution problem locally. And with district heating, we can avoid that. We can use the fuels that cannot be used individually. I remember the example from Michael King this morning where he mentioned, through district heating we can integrate biomass in London. There is no other option for doing that. I also, there's the example from Dubai, where they use sewage water in the energy system there. I mean, you couldn't imagine doing that on an individual scale, I hope. Yeah. So I mean, there are some local, regional environmental benefits that we can achieve through this scale. And there are a couple of examples I would like to mention. There is Bromölla from Sweden, where that's a partnership between local industry and municipality, where they have used existing waste heat to expand or develop and expand a district heating system, where they have also substituted fossil fuel use equivalent to 50 gigawatt hours per year. And they have also used some surplus heat from a local pulp and paper facility. This is a typical example of a city-driven, consumer-driven approach you see in the Nordic countries, where a city, a consumer group, etc., establish or start a district heating scheme and develop that over year using what is locally available. I mean, I like these projects where people are sort of energy scavengers, looking around all the time, finding practically any source you can find, regardless of type or technology and all these things, using everything possible.